Well, it wasn't quite a fire sale, but the Toronto Maple Leafs made some last-minute moves before today's NHL trade deadline.
The team hoping to turn things around, not for this season, but for the future. CTV's Mike Walker is live with more on the moves the team made and how fans are feeling about it all. Mike.
Well, Michelle, many in Leafs Nation are still trying to wrap their heads around how a team that was Stanley Cup contenders a year ago ended up becoming sellers at the trade deadline. But after weeks of speculations, fans are not surprised by the moves made today that included trading two pending free agents. So let's break down these trades. The Leafs traded forward Bobby McMann to the Seattle Kraken in exchange for a 2026 fourth-round draft pick and a second-round pick in 2027. So far this season, McMann has scored 19 goals with Toronto, one shy of his career high, and as mentioned, he is set to be an unrestricted free agent this summer. Toronto also dealing forward Scott Laughton to the Los Angeles Kings for a conditional third-round pick. The Buds acquired the veteran forward last season, and so far this season he has scored 8 goals in 43 games. These trades were expected. The Leafs have kept both players out of the lineup recently. Here's some reaction from fans.
I'll miss a few of them. I was a big McMahon fan. I really liked him. But I think it's great that we get draft picks. We definitely need them coming up, but I think we have to do a better job with development.
Building for the future, always getting some new draft picks is always good.
It doesn't seem like too many players actually want to play for the Leafs in a tough market like Toronto. And McMahon came out and publicly said he wanted to stay here. So you like having guys who want to play for the team, so it kind of sucks to see him go.
The players that have been traded are going to make the teams they went to stronger. I don't think the Leafs should have traded them. I think what they should do is get rid of, like trade Matthews and Nylander to start getting draft picks and start rebuilding.
The Leafs are currently second last in the Atlantic Division, on the cusp of missing the playoffs for the first time in a decade. Speaking with reporters this afternoon, General Manager Brad Treliving took responsibility for the Leafs' failures.
I don't look at today's the autopsy day. We've got 19 games to go. But I think there's a whole host of reasons. I'll take responsibility. You know, we met earlier in the year through about the 20-game mark where we got off to a slow start. And again, the failures here start with me. And once we get through the end of the season, you know, there'll be all sorts of evaluation.
These trades, in addition to center Nicholas Waugh, who was dealt to Colorado yesterday in exchange for a pair of conditional draft picks. Treliving also added this afternoon that prior to the Olympic break, given how bad the season's been for the Leafs, the team was planning on acquiring more assets, whether that be prospects or draft picks. Reporting live outside Scotiabank Arena, I'm Mike Walker. Michelle, back to you.
Thank you, Mike.